Namaste, my witchlings. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Or if you are new here, hi, welcome. I am Di, your favorite yoga witch, spreading kindness and love, living a magical life through yoga. We have a birthday and another not so happy event. We're going to start with the happy news. All right. We have a birthday today, and it is one of the members of our old motorcycle club celebrating his birthday today. He is an awesome dad, a very amazing husband, and the most amazing artist. So Terry, I hope you have an awesome day today. We're also lighting our candle that a friend of one of our mods here, Kat, not Kat, but okay. We are lighting our candle. We are also lighting our candle to provide a peaceful passing through the veil for a friend of one of my mods. There we go. I spit it out. All right. All right, y'all. All right. My necklace is misbehaving again. I need to get a new set of chains. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome one and all to Di's Daily Divinations and Self-Care, where we are reading the cards, taking care of ourselves, and having a hell of a lot of fun while we're at it. So, go grab your favorite crystal. I'm grabbing rose quartz today. Grab your favorite crystal, light your favorite candle, or some incense for that aromatherapy. Cozy up with a cup of coffee or tea if that's your preferred brew. And get ready to hear today's message from the universe. Don't forget to do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing for your daily dose of divination. Hey, hey. Now, I have a question. How many of my witchlings are local to the Seattle area? Because if you are, particularly Snoqualmie Valley area, I am facilitating a yoga class in the park on Friday evenings and guided meditations on Tuesdays and Saturdays, weather allowing, of course. The extreme heat or rain don't mesh. So if you're interested in joining us there, the information is available on my website under the book tab, and I cannot wait to see everyone. Okay. What are today's holidays? So today's holidays are the Day of Remembrance and Tribute for the Victims of Terrorism, National Senior Citizens Day, and Poets Day. Let's start with Poets Day. Words hold immense power and magic, and today we celebrate the poets, the bards, the weavers of verse who capture the soul's deepest feelings. May their words inspire you, heal you, and connect you to the universe's rhythm. Just watch out for them horny bards. Okay. All right, next. It is National Senior Citizens Day. Let us honor our elders, the keepers of wisdom and stories. They are our crones, our sages, our guides. Thank them for the paths they have forged and the lessons they share. Their knowledge is a magical gift that enriches all of our lives. Oh, yeah. The fact that Gen Xers are being considered senior citizens just kind of weirds me out. And then, finally, we hold space for all souls affected by terrorism on this day of remembrance and tribute to those victims. We send love, light, and all of the healing energy to the victims, the survivors, and their families. May we honor their memory by choosing compassion over hate, unity over division, and peace over violence in our own hearts and communities. And then let's move on to the oracles, because that was kind of heavy. We'll check in with the chat first. All right, y'all. Oh, have a good one, Jake. Boo, boo, boo. Thank you. This is what the dogs went ape shit during the stream yesterday for. The lady dropped it off, and I forgot to warn her not to knock because it will set the dogs off. Love my puppers. Even though someone is a really shitty guard dog. All right. I spun my head a little fast. Let's see what the oracle cards are telling us. All right. Our first oracle today is unresolved issues. Okay. Then we get inconsistencies. Okay. We will overcome this. Okay. So, the cards are suggesting a period of internal conflict. Unresolved issues and inconsistencies are pointing to a struggle between your inner world and your outer reality. This is creating confusion. However, the message of "we will overcome this" is a fabulous promise that resolution is not only possible, but it is destined. You have the strength to find harmony and move forward from this challenging time. All right. That is the oracle cards. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Dun, dun, dun. And now let's go to tarot. All right. First, we have the Hermit. The Hermit is an indication that it is time for reflection, potentially a period of study and learning in order to better oneself, improving your quality of life. Meditate, enroll in a course, or seek advice and direction from a learned source. Always good advice. Next, we have the Sun. The Sun says that we are going to have success and fulfillment, the attainment of our goals, health, wealth, and happiness. And then lastly, we have the Knight of Rods reversed, which is saying that we are dealing with some delays and we need to be patient. And there might be some aggression in there as well. Altogether, the appearance of the Hermit, the Sun, and the Knight of Rods reversed is again indicative of an inward journey. The Hermit calls for a period of introspection and understanding the source of your challenges. This is contrasted by the Knight of Rods reversed, which is signifying delays and a feeling of being stuck. Yet, the Sun shines brightly, assuring you that clarity, success, and joy are on the horizon. And then we put all 6 of them together after I take a sip of coffee. All right. All 6 of our cards together are telling us a story of facing internal and external blockages. The unresolved issues and inconsistencies that you are dealing with are causing the frustration and delay seen in the Knight of Rods reversed. The path forward is not to push ahead aggressively, but to follow the wisdom of the Hermit. Take some time for yourself, withdraw from the noise, and seek the answers. Seek the answers that lie within. This period of soul searching will illuminate the inconsistencies and allow you to resolve them. The powerful combination of the Sun and the affirmation of "we will overcome this" serves as your guiding light here, promising that this introspective journey, while perhaps lonely, will ultimately lead you out of the shadows and into a time of great warmth, clarity, and personal triumph. Embrace the solitude, for it is the key to your victory. What do y'all think? Ooh, wow. Yay! Cousin is doing better. Haha. Yep, dogs do. Thank you, Morgana. They are from Zenny. I absolutely love Zenny because they are relatively inexpensive and incredibly cute. However, pause. I do know a couple of people who have had issues with their customer service. So yeah, that is why I don't necessarily endorse them, but I do love my glasses from them. Oh my gosh. Okay. We are going to look utterly ridiculous, and right now I don't give a flip. Even the braids are getting a little warm. So, fixing my hair so it gets off my neck because I'm overheating. Haha. Thank you. There's Puppy. I forgot that I had thrown the blanket up over the chair earlier to put something on the back of it. Ha! All right, y'all. I'm still warm. Oh, well. We got to keep going. Oh. Yes, I do, Morgana. We will get into that later. It's actually kind of amusing and sad at the same time, but let's see. We've done... Oh, it's time for Namaste. Wow. Namaste is telling us today to let it out. Breathe in everything good and breathe out everything negative. With every breath out, breathe out something unnecessary. Negative thoughts, emotions, memories, whatever it is weighing you down. Let it out through your breath. Do this for 8 minutes. Breathing in general calms the body down and relaxes the mind. Intentionally letting go of negativity with every breath out, will allow you to feel lighter and even more peaceful, powerful. I'm going to read that again because apparently I've bobbled 3 different words. Let it out. Breathe in everything good and breathe out everything negative. With every breath out, breathe out something unnecessary, negative thoughts, emotions, memories, whatever is weighing you down, let it out through your breath. Do this for 8 minutes. Breathing in general calms the body down and relaxes the mind. Intentionally letting go of negativity with every breath out will allow you to feel lighter and even more powerful. The 8 minutes thing, I like to explain this because I was confused by it for a long time. They've done the research as to how much meditation helps. Boils down to about half an hour a week, which if you divide that by 7 days, works out to about 8 minutes a day. Now, what is our self-compassion today? Self-compassion is progress, not perfection. When was the last time you did a less than perfect job and felt okay about it? When was doing good enough? Oof. See, it's been a while since I could get away with doing just good, but when I can, I do. Most of my household stuff is doing good is enough. Because a chore half done is still more finished than it was when you started. So, let us, because, the Tarot of the Oracle, we're talking about going inward and doing the inner work and all of that. It kind of lends beautifully into talking about my shadow work workshop that I am doing this weekend. All right, so Sunday, 24 August, I am running a workshop of guided meditation and journaling, learning about how to do shadow work, why we need to do it, what to expect while we are doing it, and then leading you through some shadow work to start. Mind you, this is not a one and done thing. This is an ongoing process. Shadow work is a lifelong process. So if you want to check out my guided meditation workshop, head on over to yogawithdylin.com, again to the booking tab, and you can find it there. There are scholarships available. Please let me know if you want to do this but cannot financially afford it. All right. This is a guided meditation, shadow work, workshop, guided journaling. It's going to be a full day of this. So, please. I know. All right. Moving on, my friends. We have done Namaste. We have done self-compassion. I think it's time to do our goddess of the day. Whoop, whoop. Oh. Cool. All right. Now, we have a goddess. Today's goddess is Ahis, or Ahis, an ancient pagan goddess of the sea, embodying the powerful themes of water, abundance, fertility, passion, and courage. Her symbols are the very essence of her domain, seawater, and the creatures that inhabit it. Ahis is celebrated not only for the sea's life-giving bounty, but also for her fierce spirit. She valiantly resisted attempts by Christian influences to corrupt her image into that of a monstrous siren, teaching a lesson in courage and integrity. To honor her today, especially around the end of summer when her ceremonies were traditionally held, one can perform simple rituals to invoke her blessings. A traditional practice involves washing a white cloth, such as an altar cloth, tablecloth, under a beech tree or near a pond to bring health and productivity. For a more modern adaptation, adding a bit of salt to laundry achieves a similar effect. To embrace her abundance and courage, one might scent their hair with an earthy fragrance and include seafood in their meals, perhaps flavored with borage, thyme, or black tea to enhance those brave energies. And then finally, returning a seashell or a piece of driftwood to a natural body of water is a gesture of thanks, encouraging her continued providence in your life. Something that it said in the book that didn't translate into the bit that I shared. When you share that piece of driftwood or that shell, you can return it to a lake or a river. It does not. All right. Now, let's check in with the chat, and then we'll get to Zen. All right. Chat, chat, chat. Cool. I will look for that, my dear. There we go. Don't mind me. I'm putting my tarot cards away so I don't lose them. Took me over 40 years to finally get the hang of putting stuff away as I'm done with it so I don't lose it. I am breathing. I think that's the problem. I think I have enough oxygen today that I'm, hyper. Because I didn't need to use my nebulizer before we went live. Oh, that is cool. The house that the kids and I lived in on the other side of the sound, we used to have seashells in our yard because we lived within flying distance for the birds from the bay. So they would pick up seashells in the bay and drop them in our yard to either break them or eat them, what was inside. Yeah, no, doesn't it sound weird? That was my thoughts up until about 2-3 years ago. And now, let's move to our moment of Zen. This one just... I like this one. We have a Zen saying and a quote from Thoreau. Our Zen saying is, a hand-rolled dumpling of heaven and earth. I've gulped it down, and easily it went. Okay. And then Henry David Thoreau says, the squeaking of the pump sounds as necessary as the music of the spheres. Okay. I'm going to have to look into what the music of the spheres he's referring to is. Yes. But yeah. All right, y'all. That is our moment of Zen. Okay. Man behind the curtain is fixing something. Florida for Christmas. Yeah. That strikes me as being pretty similar to being in Southern California for Christmas and New Year's. All right. Let us extinguish our candle real quick. There we go. As we extinguish our candle, we open our circle, extending our gratitude to the ancestors who chose to join us today. Oof. Yes. All right, y'all. I got smoke up the nose that time. All right, y'all. Now, let's go out there and spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness. There is already way too much darkness and hate in this world. Please, let's try to be beacons of light and hope. Then go out there and let your loved ones, human, scaly, furry, or feather, know that you love them beyond words, because you do not know how long you have with them. And I know from experience that phone call sucks. All right, I absolutely adore my witchlings, especially those of you who have been here from the beginning to the end. If you have enjoyed what you have seen so far, please leave a comment below. The algorithm has a thing for comments of at least 7 words. Tell me your favorite crystal, your favorite candle or incense scent, or tell me your coffee order, because we all know Witchy Mama runs on caffeine and sarcasm. And then, if you still don't want to do all of that, you don't want to think, well, Panic at the Disco has some inspiration. Hey, look, I made it. Yay. It works. Okay, now, get out of the house. Have a fantabulously wonderful day filled with magic and joy. And please, always remember, you are loved. You are wanted. You are needed. And you genuinely do have a purpose here. Even if you haven't figured out exactly what it is yet. Took me till I was in my 40s. I love you guys to bits. I will see you soon. Namaste, witchlings. Moment of mystical insight, especially if you ring that bell, for a deeper dive into exclusive content, behind-the-scenes glimpses, bonus blog posts, monthly rituals, and my weekly yoga classes, consider popping over to Patreon and joining the coven there. If you're feeling particularly generous, a virtual coffee is always appreciated. This Gen X witch, raised on 80s vibes, thrives on caffeine and a dash of well-placed sarcasm. Are you seeking personalized guidance? Well, in that case, visit yogawithdylin.com to schedule a one-on-one yoga session where we can work together to restore balance and alignment to your mind, body, and spirit. I'm honored to craft meaningful rituals and services for all life's milestones. House blessings, cleansings, spiritual life coaching, and personalized tarot and pendulum readings are also available. Check out those offerings at dietheyogawitch.com. Don't miss out on your daily doses of divination. Tune in tomorrow for another episode, Monday through Saturday, same bet time, same bet channel, 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. And there's even more enchantment to weave into your week. Join me for our weekly rituals. Sundays, let's all gather around the cauldron for coffee and cues with Di the Yoga Witch at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time on Sundays. Bring your favorite brew and we'll delve into the mystical and the everyday, answering your questions and sharing the witchy wisdom I've gathered over the last 3 decades. Thursdays, tune into Di the Yoga Witch podcast for a fusion of yoga and witchcraft designed to inspire and uplift. Friday and Saturday evenings at 8:30 p.m. Seattle time, we offer some unique experiences. Fridays are for relaxation and interconnection. We zen our way into the weekend and unwind with guided meditation or yoga nidra asana, tapping into your inner magic and bringing that magical life into your yoga practice. Saturday evenings, brace yourself for Bitch and Witch Angry Veteran Rants. I will be tackling current events that spark my passionate opinions, offering perspectives and suggestions for positive change.